Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Steel Donut Collective. My name's Connor. With me today is Blake.
Hey, everybody.
Bob.
Hey, this is my final intro line.
And Yella.
Good day. Or night.
And today, we have an author highlight for you on a very prolific author named Mongoose Lover.
We've been waiting for literal years to cover Mongoose Lover. We've been waiting for the right time. And I think this is it.
MJ dancer and Mongoose fan.
So, while that beautiful Photoshop of Rikki-Tikki-Tavi for some reason stares at you,
I don't understand what the edit is even about. Like, why?
Yeah, they just made him look weird.
Like, is there some kind of weird distortion on the chest, which makes me think of maybe some kind of like breasts were supposed to be added, but like there's no definition, there's no lines, so maybe not.
Maybe it was holding something and that was removed.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, his arms look awfully short.
Right.
Yeah.
So, this author's written for a bunch of stuff, but what we're mainly going to be covering is his work in the Land Before Time section.
My favorite Mongoose series of films.
Yeah.
That classic children's movie series. Mongoose Lover, like we said, is very prolific in the section.
Yeah.
So we are going to filter by published, so we see, what he started first to what he's started most recently, and we're going to scroll down to when he gets involved in the Land Before Time category.
And let me can I just start things off by saying,
sure,
there are some Land Before Time movies, probably too many. How many are there? Does anybody know off the top of their head?
I believe 13 or 14.
I think it's more than that.
Well, I think, after, in 2014, near the end of 2014, there was, 12, 13, something like that, Land Before Time movies, which is why it's great that this, our Mongoose Lover got the jump on it and decided to start writing Land Before Time 26, The Four Kinds Quest, Part 1.
It's dangerously close to being triple X there with the Roman numerals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because, you gotta do part 26 before you do parts 14 to 25. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you'll run, you don't want the movies catching up to you. You're filling in the spaces, distantly in the future.
Well, it's also important, they always say it's good for a writer to plan ahead, Way too many fanfic authors don't write like actual authors. They just think things up as they go, and the plot goes off in random directions, and there's no consistency. So he's doing the smart thing. He's writing the 26th film, so that way he has to hold himself to the later standard. He has to build to it accurately.
If you, in a way, if you jump straight to part 26... you kind of intimidate everyone else into allowing you to write parts 15 through 25.
It's kind of like, they're like, okay, you take a few movies and I'll take a few movies. And I go, okay, I'm going to take everything from now to 26 and you can go after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a power move.
Right.
It's a power move. And, okay, so the first chapter of this is a prologue.
Is the prologue. And it starts with characters.
Yes. So it starts off with just a really long list of characters with their species, their gender, and their alignment.
Their alignment.
Ah, yeah.
So far we see... So it starts with a whole bunch of good. Oh, and then there are two evil in the flat teeth section. Also, they're separated into sections because there's first flat teeth. Then there are sharp teeth.
Yeah.
And then there are
which at some point... has alignment undecided.
Still working on it.
Or that easy.
Yeah. They don't know where they stand. But you know what I have to say? Is this what George R.R. Martin's been working on this whole time instead of the fucking Winds of Winter?
Yeah.
I recognize a character list like this anywhere.
I'm feeling chaotic something, but I just don't know.
Yeah, I feel like none of these...
Not even neutral. I'm not, not even neutral.
Chaotic undecided.
Chaotic undecided.
Someone breaks down breaks into his house, he's just stroking his beard, and they're like, "What are you doing, George?" He's like, "No, don't look," and they see this.
Yeah.
So, otherwise, if we go down to fanged flat teeth, there's someone with the alignment bad. Not evil, bad.
Bad. Oh my god! And then
Okay,
if we
I'm
go
gonna just-
two steps further,
I'm just gonna quickly make an alignment chart right here.
Yeah.
but if we go two steps further from bad, there is pure evil.
Okay.
Pure evil. All the other evil characters are like not pure. They have some good in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're decent enough, I guess.
They're like, Jack Daniels, but this is like Everclear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Evil is just like, it's a living, it's my job. Pure evil is like, I'm gonna watch the world burn.
Yeah.
I'm a fanged flat tooth.
Yeah.
OC, male species not revealed yet, type not revealed yet, /fanged flat tooth / both tooth, alignment pure evil.
What's the point of saying not revealed yet if you're gonna reveal like the type of like 100 other characters that surely don't all show up at the very beginning?
How does a dinosaur disguise their species?
Very carefully.
Okay.
By wearing a really eye-catching shirt that distracts from their true nature.
I really want to get a good look at your face, but that is a great shirt.
I love your shirt, man. I just can't look away.
And honestly, like,
So-
I don't really give a fuck about reading the story.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to? I
that's-
don't care.
No.
No.
No, I'm not
We've
really.
got way too much else to look at.
Oh my lord. So after the prologue, we got an opening? But it's just more story.
Yeah.
Why wasn't this
Yeah.
in the prologue? But
okay,
then we get
but
chapter 1.
Yeah. So I'm not feeling like reading like, a whole ton of chapters or whatever. I'd rather back out and see
what else
more
they
of
got.
what Mongoose Lover has done. Because after starting Land Before Time 26, Part 1, Mongoose Lover decides to start Land Before Time 15.
Whew.
The sharp beak print.
Oh, see, what he
Yeah.
realized was he was like, okay, if I claim 26, people might think, oh, he's getting 26 and on. No. I'm getting 15 to 26. I'm getting
Let me
everything
just
in
claim
between.
15 as well.
Y'all better step back.
Right.
Yeah. So
Right.
in
He
Land Before
steps.
Time,
Sorry.
Land Before Time 15, we got we're not even paying attention to the descriptions. We got another list of
Fucking
alignments.
descriptions.
Whoa, what is the rest of this?
Uh,
Oh my gosh,
okay.
a dino term dictionary.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure Big Mouth Belly Dragger is something that you shouldn't call anyone.
Whoa.
They used to call me Big Mouth Belly Dragger when I was in the war.
It's because you were a dinosaur.
I was a
secretly.
dinosaur, yeah. I was a dinosaur.
Damn.
Right. right.
War dinosaur.
Wow, he really does provide like a full freaking dictionary.
Yeah.
Also,
and
I'm
then
telling you
after
guys-
that,
After that.
narration.
Oh, good. Finally,
I
narration.
mean, this is setting you up for his next,
Look at the
12
scroll
story
bar
odyssey.
when you
A song of the
scroll
Stone
bar.
of Cold Fire.
look at the scroll bar when you finally reach the narration.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the tiniest little thing.
And then, okay, so then they've got 34 chapters of story.
Whoa.
And some of these chapters are unnumbered, but they do fit in. So it's like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, no chapter number given, chapter 5, chapter
Right.
6, chapter 7. So, like, a little bit of a goof there, but that's all right. I mean,
It checks
They line
out.
up.
It
it
checks.
checks out. And again, I don't really give a shit about the story. It's just,
Yeah. But
maybe
then,
it's great.
but
But then, okay, so we did Land Before Time 26 Part 1, and we did Land Before Time 15.
15.
So next up, obviously, we got to get back to Part 26
Yeah.
with Land Before Time 26, The Four Kinds Quest Part 3.
Part 3.
Well,
So we're
part
going to
two,
skip
you're
Part
supposed to-
2.
You're supposed to read in between the two big lines that are the two parts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we'll get to part 2 later.
And then Land Before Time 26, The Four Kinds Quest Part 3 starts with the Land Before Time 20, The Terror of the Mysterious Beyond Part 2, Whispering Heart.
Whispering Heart.
So in case you were curious, what?
Why is it called Whispering Heart? That's like a Danielle Steele novel.
And-
This has got more layers than Kingdom Hearts by this point.
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, jeez, I can't believe, like, it was crazy to me when Hanna-Barbera took over for Disney in Kingdom Hearts 3 and they had Gorilla Grodd in there, but, like,
Right.
fuck
right.
me, this is so much weirder.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we got our alignments, and it looks like we've got
followed by our couples.
Hold on, real quick. We've got some. Nope, just bad, evil, and pure evil, and good, and undecided.
Well, there is Guido.
Oh, where? Whoa!
Who's
What?
Yeah, Guido.
Undecided. Hold on. Undecided and leading good.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks.
okay. So that kind of lands somewhere in between.
Yeah,
Right
that's
now,
new.
I've got like my alignment chart, and I got four big gaps there.
Wait a minute. So there's like flat tooths and there's sharp tooths, but there's Gallum, the tier of the mysterious beyond. He's a Gallimimus. He's a both tooth.
Oh.
What kind of name is that? A both tooth.
He has both teeth.
Yeah.
He's an omnivore.
You might ask if he's a sharp tooth or a flat tooth, and I say first one, then the other.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of
Amazing.
column A, a little bit of
Pure
column B.
evil.
He is also pure evil.
So yeah, couples,
Couples. You just have these.
places,
Also,
events.
wait. In couples, there is
right,
Grandpa Longneck, ex-Grandpa Longneck,
Whoa!
husband and wife.
Oh,
Damn!
progressive.
That is very
Hey.
progressive. I mean, it's like,
Hey, honey, I think it's really sexy when you dress like me.
you know what? You know
When we
what? That's
have
what.
sex.
That's what the concern was. You know, you legalize gay marriage. Next up, there'll be self-marriage.
Yeah, so
How come Tyranno's mate and Guido's girlfriend don't get names?
Guido, it's Guido's girlfriend.
I mean, how
Hey,
come
I'm
Guido
Guido.
doesn't get a name?
Hey,
Holy shit.
Hey guys, I'm Guido, and this is my girlfriend.
Yo, dog,
What's
it's
your
me,
name?
Guido.
Yo,
Your
it's me,
favorite
Guido's
dinosaur.
girlfriend.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where things kind of unravel for.
Oh boy,
for Mongoose
can I
Lover,
please?
because Mongoose Lover doesn't understand numbers after a certain.
Can I
point.
please?
Yes, please go through. Let's hear the chapter numbers.
Yeah, let's hear the chapter number. So, chapter 1, The Great Divide.
Cool.
Chapter 2, The Shadow
Great
Descends.
Great.
Chapter 3, Family Reunion.
Okay.
Chapter question mark Strut's Tale. Chapter unknown Chomper's Destiny.
No.
Chapter unknown Sharptooth in the Heart.
Wait, how would
Chapter
you not know?
unknown The
Sharptooth
Great
in the
Valley
Heart.
War.
It's your
Then
story.
there's no chapter number.
Okay,
Then
what?
there's chapter question mark if we hold on together. And then there's the epilogue, The
Wait.
Next Generation.
Wait.
I feel like by the time you get the epilogue, you should be able to go back and
Count.
fix this.
Like 1, 2, 3. Forgot the number after 3. There's no turning back.
James Joyce's The
don't
Land
know.
Before Time.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Okay.
the heck?
So that's the four kinds quest part 3. We still don't have part 2 yet.
Yeah, but you know what? Let's take a break from all this heavy drama with all these character lists and all. Let's just go to Land Before Time Freaky Friday.
Yeah. It's a good family humor story.
Yeah, you say, look, no character list, just good old-fashioned ha-ha comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just. Oh boy.
And really great dialogue in this one. I think they are over by the mud pools. I can smell them with my sniffer. Said Chomper.
That is, in fact, how smelling works. So then,
That is, in fact, how sniffing works.
we got
You sniff with your snuffer.
right after family humor, we got some tragedy horror with Sharptooth and the Stone of Coldfire.
Yeah.
It's apparently very brutal.
Warning, it's brutal.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Warning.
Oh no.
But then after that, we're back on the timeline, baby. We got to
All
get
right.
back in
Oh,
there.
man.
And what better place to start? You've gotten 15. You got 26. Parts 1 and 3.
1 and
Three.
3.
So what better place to continue your journey but 21? What he realized was...
21?
Yeah, thank you for the meme. What he realized was, I've claimed my place in the 20s. I've claimed my place immediately after the series, but people will still try to write in between. I've got to split that difference.
No. Or maybe he's seen the mistake that people make, again, by, where they'll just get bogged down with writer's block. And so he's intentionally jumping around as much as possible. So he's at least started everything.
Right.
From 15 to 26. And,
He's hoping to push through all of the stories and finish them all at the same time.
exactly.
Yeah.
Magical. Absolutely magical.
Well, okay, so let's take a look at the alignment chart here.
Well, before we do, can I just say, The Land Before Time 21, Hunter Valley, May 2022, Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
Ooh, that's
Blu-ray.
We have a
been waiting for
release
them to-
date, guys. for
It's taken
Land
so
Before
long for
Time
them to
21.
re-release the entire Land Before Time collection on Blu-ray. Now my VHS collection is worthless.
Oh no.
He's got aspirations, I tell you that. There will be Land Before Time 21 on Blu-ray, May 2022.
Look at this. He forgot how to write dialogue. Why is it all just bolded in the middle of paragraphs now?
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, no.
He
He
forgot
forgot
partway
quotes.
through the story. Goodbye,
How to
Chomper.
write.
Up above is in quotes.
And then look at this. I'm going to get those buzzers and get some dinner.
Well,
Last time you tried to take on loads of stinging buzzers, you got stung really bad.
Oh my, yes.
Okay. He's, new direction for part 21, I guess.
okay. So then we also get to see more of their evolution as a writer in terms of understanding how chapter numbers work.
Right.
Connor, can you give us this
Right.
chapter order?
Alright, so in The Land Before Time 21, we have opening,
Okay.
going into the mysterious beyond.
No number, but that's fine.
No number,
Fair
but
enough, fair enough.
Chapter 2, Leafy and Hunter Valley.
Okay.
Chapter 3, Dakota.
Sure.
Chapter 4, The Storm.
All right.
Chapter 4, The Dark Cave.
I thought
Wait,
you
what?
already did.
Chapter 5, Hunter Valley.
Wait.
Chapter
Wait, what?
6, Velo's Grudge.
No, hang on.
Chapter 7, Sinking Sands March. Chapter 8, Xavier. Chapter 9, On the Run. And finally, Chapter 9, Reunion with some old buddies.
Excuse,
So close.
excusey. I got a question.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, can you not
Excuse
count
me.
2 9?
Is this maybe
Bob.
this is the reason that before they used question marks? They were like they
I-
got to chapter 3, they were about to post chapter 4, and they went, "Is this chapter 3 or 4?"
They
And
put
guys-
all of their work into, they put, no joke, all of their work into English class,
Yeah.
none in math. They can't even count.
So, you know how Mongoose Lover, at the very start of each chapter, he has bold, all caps, the name of the chapter again?
Yeah.
Let's scroll through the previous and next bars. So let's go to 2, going into the Mysterious Beyond. Chapter 1, going into the Mysterious Beyond. Works up for Leafy and Hunter Valley as well. But then Chapter 3, Dakota, starts with Chapter 1, Velo.
What?
What?
Huh?
Chapter 4, The Storm, is back to Chapter 4, The Storm.
Uh-huh.
Chapter 4, The Dark Cave, is Chapter 3, The Dark Cave.
What?
He cannot count. He has no idea how to
Chapter
count.
5, Hunter Valley, is Chapter 4, Hunter Valley now. Now they're behind by 1.
Wait, no, hang on fucking wait. So chapter 6, Velo's Grudge, according to fanfiction.net, is titled Chapter 5, Velo's Grudge in the story. Both of those are wrong because it should be Chapter 7.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds fine.
Yeah. So that Chapter 1 Velo just screws it all up, and then it's...
It's just off by 1 for the rest of it.
And then finally,
What?
it catches up at the end. Chapter 9, Reunion with some old buddies. That lines up.
Amazing.
Except that, of course, Chapter 9 Reunion with some old buddies should be Chapter 11.
Yeah.
It's also like 3 sentences. Like 4 sentences.
To be continued.
Oh, well,
That's
let's
a
see
sentence.
where
That's
it continues.
that's 5.
Okay.
Let's see where that continues.
Yeah, and so we get some alternate climaxes.
Well, actually,
Or we
there
get-
is... Before we get to that, there is The Land Before Time 5.
That's what I'm saying. It's the mysterious
Oh, yeah, that's an
alternate
alternate climax to the 5th film, for some reason.
And an alternate
Okay.
climax to the Lord of the Rings. And
Can
the
I-
Lion
can I-
King. The Lion King 3 or 4.
You don't know?
Return
mean,
of the Hyenas.
Probably
But
before
the
3
hyenas weren't
actually
even
came
a
out.
threat.
Yeah, they weren't actually.
It was all like scarred the fact that he was directing them. Like they weren't a threat on their own. They were just kind of racist.
Well, don't worry, guys. We don't have to worry about this because now we got back to the timeline. Land Before Time 17, the Treehorn Gathering.
17.
Yeah.
So we went 15. No, we went 26 part 1, 15, 26 part 3.
26 part...
Then what?
21.
21.
21. Now
17.
we're at 17. Yeah. Someone writing this down?
No.
I should start.
I don't know. And now he learned how to write dialogue again.
Oh, but we have alignment chart here, and I'm seeing good but annoying, and a piece of work, but
How is that an alignment?
and piece of work, but ultimately good. So I'm gonna put those down on my alignment chart. Is good but annoying worse?
Ultimately good.
Okay,
He's
so
kind of a dick.
So
but
I've
he's
got-
not bad.
I've got my left to right columns are evil, undecided, and good. But my top to bottom on the evil column is bad, evil, pure evil. So where does good but annoying and a piece of work but ultimately good end up?
Those are both low on the good side.
Both low? So good is the highest on the good side?
Yeah.
So far, yes.
Okay.
So far, yes.
You know what? I'll
Unless
put
we
good in
find,
the
like,
middle
the
and just
best.
add a box.
Yeah.
So which one's worse then? Which one's lower?
A piece
good
of work
but annoying
is
or
worse than good but
ultimately
annoying.
good? I think a piece of work
piece-
is worse.
Piece of
work is
work
lower.
is the lowest of the good at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Okay, a
Good but
piece-
annoying is like, tolerable, and then good is just like great guy, no
good.
problems with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And then like heavenly would be above good.
Yes, yeah.
Probably.
If there was like a pure good, to
Pure
counter the pure
good.
evil,
Just
pure
good.
good.
This is the perfect good person
I like
dinosaur.
yeah. My next Dungeons and Dragons character is actually lawful, a piece of work, but ultimately good.
Actually, I'm going chaotic good but annoying.
Chaotic good but annoying.
I'm going neutral bad.
Neutral.
Oh yeah. I always
No,
look
I
at
think
the
you mean
classic,
undecided bad.
All right, undecided bad. Undecided but leaning bad.
All right, so they got
Also-
some dialogue here. Are they doing dialogue correctly? It
Wait,
looks like it.
wait. I just want to read this. There were large gray rocks perched on top near the edge. It happened really fast. The rocks came loose and landed on his wife and kids. No! Yelled Pops.
What the fuck?
It happened in one sentence.
The rocks came loose and they crushed his family.
Shit, this
And
is
then
my
he's-
motivation now.
No!
No!
And then somehow, in part 17, he gets all the numbers right. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, he
One-
can count to 7 somehow.
wait, we gotta check the typed in ones as well.
Oh, jeez.
That one's correct. That one's correct.
Yeah.
Looks fine. I think
Yeah,
he's doing
they
it.
work out.
Holy shit!
Yeah, he can count
Yeah,
now.
they're
He
all
did
good.
it.
He
The
learned
absolute
count.
madman.
I'm sure he won't fuck it up later.
Yeah, no,
Also,
he
this
could.
is the-
And now he's got it. He's figured it
Yeah,
out.
he learned. He learned.
This is the story of how Sarah's father apparently stops being a three-horned supremacist.
Good.
Whoa.
Okay.
Skimming through this.
Well then, okay, so next up is Rikki-Tikki-Tavi 4 Family Feud. Which, as much as I wish it were, it's not about them going to Family Feud.
Aw, damn.
Oh shit! Well, I'm sorry. I just went ahead to Land Before Time 18, Journey Under the Great Valley, and in that alignment chart, good.
Oh, a new one.
Well,
Oh, no.
mostly.
What? Wait, no, that's Littlefoot. What happened to him? He was just good before.
All right, so I guess there's
It's
more
like-
on
getting
this
dark.
chart.
Oh, shit.
Good.
Oh, shit. Littlefoot's slowly turning evil. Let's check part 26 again.
It opens up with Littlefoot. He's sitting back in a dirty old leather jacket.
Yeah.
There's this cheap floozy on his arm. He smokes a cigarette and he's like, the Great Valley, more like the good, well, mostly Valley.
Whoa.
I checked part 21 again. Littlefoot's back to being pure good. So somewhere in 18, 19, and 20, he
he goes through a
himself.
rebellious streak.
Yeah, he's a little rebellious now. He's
I mean-
90% good.
If you look
But-
at the chapters for number 20, number 18, chapter 4, Bad Littlefoot, is probably
Oh,
the
there we
worst he's
go.
gonna get.
Yeah, that's
his
Littlefoot's
rebellious
dark
phase.
hour.
Yeah, when he's bad. Also,
Yeah.
chapter numbers check out in this one.
Yeah,
He learned.
Yeah, he got it. He had a little bit of trouble at the start.
he struggled, but he made it.
You guys should stop arguing. It was just a stupid race. It was, said Ducky. Just as soon as Littlefoot admits that I won, replied Sarah. No, I'm not, 'cause I won. Littlefoot argued.
So still struggling with the dialogue. It sounds like.
Hey, I won. No, I'm not. Okay.
You're not what?
I'm not. I'm not good. I'm bad now.
Oh shit! No, well, were you guys reading the description? It's literally about Littlefoot having a rebellious streak.
Oh. Damn.
No, I've been following the tradition of not reading the description.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So Land Before Time 18, it's about the time of the great balls dropping, I guess.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just looking ahead. Land Before Time TV series season 2. First chapter is an episode list starting at episode 27. I assume because there are 26 episodes in season 1, and not because this person really doesn't know where numbers start. I hope.
Yeah.
Then
shit.
he decides to just sort his characters into good and bad, which is an alignment system I feel is maybe a little bipolar, but
Yeah.
and then he's got some fucking shit.
Whoa. Man, I really don't like these new dinosaur names he comes up with. They all sound a lot like slurs, like Thick Nose.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Please don't call a dinosaur that.
Yeah.
I can't tell all my
Mr.
friends.
Thickness.
I have to be careful who I talk to this fan fiction about. Like, they might get the wrong idea.
And some of these sound like fetishes. Like, what's a tickle fuzzy?
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, then we got Fox and the Hound 3, Friends Forever. Cool. Then we get Land Before Time Brave.
Brave! It's brave!
It's
Yeah.
brave.
Is this
Whoa.
related?
Oh.
Oh! Check it out!
There's a rain.
Oh, it's peace style.
It's a Tower of Peace style!
Oh,
Hell
shit,
yeah.
something for everyone.
No fucking way! In the Tower of Peace style. Rainbow face. Neutral.
Rainbow face neutral.
Right.
We found
Oh,
a neutral character.
Oh, no. Dude, we found a
Actually
new
neutral.
alignment.
We actually neutral.
Going back here, we get a bunch more side stories like Chomper's Adventures and
Hold on,
a
can I
bunch
just
of
say-
novelizations.
Before you get to the novelizations, I gotta say, I love how in Chomper's Adventures, it's just called Chomper's Adventures, which doesn't tell me anything about what the adventures are. And the description reads, "These are the adventures of Chomper. Don't worry, he doesn't die." I'm like, holy shit! I didn't think he was, but now I'm starting to worry.
Well, don't worry. He doesn't die.
Now I am.
This goes with the canon
worry.
LBT plus my canon. It includes stuff not in the other stories. So it's like, oh, great. I have to read Chopper's Adventures to understand the rest of Mongoose Lover's work now.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking
God
great.
damn it.
Okay.
All right,
And
so
then
now we got the
skip to
novelizations.
Yeah, so he's decided to turn his attention back to the OG movies. And he is going to... He's dropped novelizations on the next 15, so he's going to head back and
No
drop novelizations on
fucking
those.
way.
And the novelizations, look at them. They're like tweets in length.
And look at these alignments. Are you kidding me?
Good, but kind of mean. Good, but very biased. And good.
Okay,
Spike is
good
good.
is definitely above good.
Yeah, because
The
Spike
extra
is
O.
pure. Yeah.
The extra O, that's extra good.
Yeah, Spike is the closest to pure good you'll ever get. Spike's never had an evil thought in his
I
brain.
want to know on the first one there. Sarah and her dad are. Sarah is good but kind of mean, and her dad is good but very biased. So where do those fall?
Yeah, I don't know where do they fall. Is good but kind of mean above
Better
or
or
below?
worse?
Like more intense or less intense than good but annoying?
It's right below good but annoying.
Okay, so that goes there.
So
Being mean is worse than being annoying.
good,
Yeah,
but
because
kind
then
of
you were
mean.
being, you know...
And good but kind of mean goes
on purpose.
above a piece of work, but ultimately
Yeah, yes.
good. Like that sounds
And I
like
think-
eventually you kind of end up in there.
God,
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the bottom of the barrel, and good but very biased goes above that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I
piece
think-
of work, biased, kind of mean, annoying, good, well, mostly good and good.
There we
Yes.
go. We're figuring this shit out. Also, chapter numbers. Chapter 1. Chapter 1, hatching.
No.
Oh,
No,
wait,
what?
in the
No,
first
that's
one...
it?
Wait, in the first Land Before Time, Tops, which is apparently Sarah's dad, is good but very biased. But in Land Before Time 3, he goes down to good but annoying. So it is a scale. It's a consistent
Oh,
scale.
yeah, shit. Okay.
He changes.
Okay, his alignment shifts over time. That's fine.
Turn and
That's good.
face the strange.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit. But
so
there's
basically,
an
like-
alignment. Hype's father has the alignment of just kind of mean.
Which story? Which one are we at now?
That's on Land Before Time 3, The Time of Great Giving novelization, which doesn't have any chapters.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so where the fuck does kind of mean land? You know what? That's below bad. That's just below
that's
bad.
below.
That's a little bad.
Kind.
So, yeah. So, like, if I can kind of summarize a whole block, like, when he goes back to do novelizations of the actual existing movies, he only puts up, like, character lists, and that's it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could not care.
It's
less.
like, if there's something already
all of
there,
these.
he cannot write about it. He has to invent things.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. If we skip ahead a bit to Land Before Time 5 novelization, Chomper's father, bad. In parentheses, as far as Littlefoot and Co. are concerned.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no, hold on. Does that count as a separate alignment, or is that just a parenthetical about the bad? You know, like...
I think that's just about the
I
bad.
think for our sanity, that'll be.
Yeah, like, I don't have room on this index card for it to be another alignment. So
Oh shit! But Land Before Time 6, Secrets of Source Rock. We got some new alignments for you, Bob.
we got two more!
Data and Dinah are good, but an utter pain in the tush.
Okay. In the tush. Okay.
So
So that's below a piece of work.
Right.
yeah.
Piece of work.
And
I'll,
then
I'll
there
mock
is-
up a good alignment shirt for
Here,
you
This
guys.
is gonna
Well, you
spread
guys
into
decide on
like,
that. I'm looking ahead to find the proper ones. It looks
But
like
there's one more
Good,
alignment
but-
thing.
Very...
yeah,
biased.
we're just going through the novelizations of the first 8 right now, getting
yeah, I am too, and they're all good but bad after 6. So we
Damn,
don't have to look at the
really?
others. Yes.
Oh, man.
All right.
Good, but, well,
Wait,
All right,
good
never
but
mind.
bad or
All
good
right.
and bad?
No, it's just
No,
everyone's either good, or
good
bad. All right,
or
when you
bad.
get up to the Lonely Long Neck,
Bob still needs to also note down good but grumpy.
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. Good but Grumpy is in the Lonely Long Neck.
Okay, annoying.
I think Grumpy is better than being annoying.
Yeah,
I'd
I
rather
think
hang out,
Yeah.
I think it's a little, yeah. You know,
Like-
grumpy.
like would-
you
like-
still.
like, would you rather
Grumpy
hang
can
out
be-
with like Leonard Nimoy or Pauly Shore? You have Grumpy.
I mean,
you have
grumpy
annoying.
can be endearing, so...
Yeah.
So after failing to write novelizations for the first 8 movies, he decides to move back to, writing new stuff. So he's going to write Land Before Time 19.
Obviously.
Adventures in the Right Mountains. Yeah, he wrote 17 and 18, so 19's next. He's kind of in order now.
Holy shit! He's expecting that to come out August of 2019.
Yeah.
Shit, wait.
On Blu-ray.
What was supposed to come out August 2022? Was that...
Like
Whatever.
It was
26
May
or something.
2022.
But like you're expecting them to put out like a movie a year.
I think that's what they did, honestly.
I don't think that's what they did. The most recent one was what?
The most
like-
recent one took a while.
Yeah,
I
but
think they did do one a year back in the 90s.
yeah,
I definitely had, like, The Land Before Time 1 through 6, like, as
Yeah,
a child.
1
in
through
the
6
late
were made
90s.
over a 10-year period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But okay, so then
Oh, no.
nothing interesting in the alignments. Blake, can I get the chapter numbers?
Let's see.
Can I get the chapter numbers from you?
numbers. So, chapter 1, Ali comes to the Great Valley.
Mm-hmm,
Oh man, Muhammad Ali back again.
Yeah.
That's after the opening, of course. Chapter 2, The Secret Conversation.
Oh.
Chapter 3 is Sneaking Out. Winter in the Mysterious Beyond.
No number.
That's like an interlude, and then we
Okay.
have an intermezzo. Chapter 4, Reunion with Ruby.
But wait,
Chapter
okay.
5, Unwelcome Visitors. Chapter 6, Perrin, the base of the White Mountains, and then Chapter 8, the
Okay,
White
so
Mountains.
so between chapter 3 and 4, there's a chapter, but that doesn't get a number. But then between 6 and 8, there's a chapter which gets an implied number.
Except...
Oh,
Click on
no.
Chapter 4, Reunion with Ruby, and you'll see that the top of it says Chapter 2, Reunion with Ruby.
Well, okay, we gotta go back. Chapter 1, yeah, that's good. Chapter 2, Secret Conversation. Chapter 3, Sneaking Out. Chapter... The Winter in the
4,
Mysterious
Winter in
Beyond
the-
says Chapter 4, Winter in the Mysterious Beyond. Chapter 4, Reunion with Ruby says Chapter 2, Reunion with Ruby.
Oh
He
no.
goofed it up
And
again.
oh my
5
god.
is 3.
Oh my god, wait, actually. Chapter 5, Unwelcome Visitors, is actually Chapter 3, Unwelcome Guests.
Yeah. Chapter 6 is is chapter 4. Chapter... Oh, well, unnumbered
no
chapter
number
is
is
chapter
5.
5. Different name. The base of the White Mountains turns into the base of Hardwater Peak. And then the
Also-
last one doesn't have one.
Yeah, it does have it written in title.
They traveled after Ali's herd, sometimes tiptoeing around like agents from impossible missions force so as to avoid detection.
What?
What?
Whoa, wait. Is there some Guy Ritchie kind of... What chapter was that from?
That's chapter 4/2, reunion with Ruby. You see, I'm paying attention to the real gold here, which is this great writing.
What the hell?
Sometimes tiptoeing around like agents from Impossible Mission Force. Wow.
Impossible missions force.
Missions Force.
Wow.
What the
Not a
hell?
reference I expected.
No.
I didn't expect any references. It's Land Before Time.
Yeah. I still remember when I first saw the first movie, the best movie, it opens up and it's just like dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
That classic Land Before Time theme.
Gee, Petrie, we're just like the guys in the Impossible Missions Force. You said it, Littlefoot.
Yeah.
Don't know why they both sounded the same.
They didn't have a good budget.
Wait, this is a great curse. Holy tree stars and shells.
What? Tree and shell. What?
I gotta say, my favorite dino language curse is fuck.
That would be like if you saw someone walking down the street and like someone got hit by a car and they said, "Holy shit and fuck."
Yeah, well, holy shit. And fuck. Alright,
Damn
well.
and
Alright.
damn.
So then after 19,
Oh my
they decide to
gosh.
go to... What is that? That's
16.
16. Okay.
The Lonely Long Neck.
Sure. They realized that they'd done 15 and 17 but missed 16, so...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're filling in
Gotta
the
get that
gaps,
in.
and then, alignments look
Yeah.
relatively
Yeah.
fine. They fit in with what I've already got written down.
Hey, they have a character named Deo.
Yeah.
You say Deo.
Deo, who is good.
Let's see if the numbers match up. They're looking pretty good so far. Oh,
Hey.
shit. And...
Oh.
What? Wait. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Great. They work.
Everything
Yay.
works in this one.
Oh,
I mean, quote unquote works. I mean,
Relatively
there's some
speaking,
weird
Yeah.
shit here
doing...
and there.
Oh, no.
What? What did you...
Land
What?
Before Time 20.
Oh.
Which is alternatively called The Tale of a Spike Tail or Flowing Fire Danger.
Okay.
Okay.
Now this one is the one that I've been waiting for. It's also on Blu-ray, because it's Fire Danger January 2021 Blu-ray.
Right, right.
But look at these alignments.
Are
We
you
have some
fucking
new ones.
kidding me?
Like Derek, who is good but sometimes unkind.
Okay, good but sometimes unkind. How does that fit into... So we got good but kind
God.
of mean
Why
on
does-
here already. And
It's
good
like-
but annoying.
Sometimes unkind is better than being mean, I think.
Yeah.
Better than being mean, but is it... Intensity is really the question.
That's what I mean.
Intensity.
I think sometimes unkind is
Higher
not
up
as bad as
in
being
it-
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but is it
So-
worse than being annoying?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So, okay.
Yeah, because you can be like, just like a jerk to someone, and being annoying, at least you've got heart still,
Yeah, that's true. You mean well.
Maybe you
What
don't
happens
realize it.
if you're if you're good but a big yacker?
Okay.
Oh shit! I think we got to go to some professionals for this. I don't know if we got to send this to the lab.
A big yacker.
What
Yeah,
the
the
fuck
sealed
is
donut
that?
lab.
What is that?
We got to get all the scientists at NASA
okay.
and CERN and all of them. To
Okay, so
take a
let's
look at this.
try to reason this out. Being a big yacker, I assume means you talk too much.
Yeah, a
I
guy.
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But
Possibly. Perhaps.
being a big yacker. So that sounds like if you do it too much, that sounds like you're
Maybe
being
it's-
a little annoying. So maybe good but annoying is a little bit worse than good but a big yacker.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah, sounds
They
fair.
They
Sounds
say
fair.
you're a big yacker instead of annoying. They
Yeah.
don't go that far. They're like, yeah, he's good. He does talk quite a bit though.
Good,
This
but
one
a
doesn't sound too
big-
bad though.
Yacker. And then what's the last one on here? I think there was
We've-
another good,
yes,
but
we've
sometimes Good, but sometimes too stern.
I mean, being too stern isn't the worst thing in the world, so I think that can go right under good.
Does it go under good or good well mostly?
Good, well, that's a difficult one, actually. Shit.
I think good,
Kind of
but
a
sometimes
good
too stern goes between the two.
If you're mostly good, that means you're 20% bad. If you're good, but sometimes too stern, it means you're like
still
95% good.
Doing good, but you're just stern while you're doing good. So I
Yeah,
think,
you're more good, though. I think it's better than being good.
More
but
good.
Mostly.
More good than mostly.
so good, but sometimes.
Yeah, more good than
Too
mostly, my
stern.
favorite album.
What the
Okay.
My kind of question, and I don't know if we can really answer this, is like, do these stories all line up? Like, from the end of Land Before Time 20, can you start 21 and it'll make sense?
Hey, Bob, remember, Connor, remember that time I once asked you?
Like, these don't say these don't say complete, but they do usually say to be continued at the very end.
Connor, remember when I once asked you, I said I'd give you $1 million, but for the rest of your life, every movie you watched would just be a new sequel to Boss Baby? This is that happening in real life.
Yeah.
$1 million, but every story you click on is a new sequel to Land Before Time.
Exactly.
Not
so this
in
is,
chronological
this is your chance
order.
to experience that fantasy of getting to see, like, Boss Baby 305.
Like I
You can
said,
at least
if I
see
was laid up in the
this.
hospital for weeks or months, like I broke both my legs or something, and I have nothing to do, hell yeah, I'm gonna read every single word Mongoose lovers put down.
Instead
I know,
of
right?
instead of $1 million butt thing, what about a sweet SCP? It's a magic computer where you get on fanfiction.net and every story you click on is a new non-chronological sequel to The Land Before Time.
That's the
Man.
best SCP. That SCP
was-
should not be contained. It should be placed in a public library. For
That was so weird. I got Land Before Time like 64 when I was 25, but then I had to wait till I was 30 for one of these to end up being 65.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, we move on to The Land Before Time 22,
Uh-huh.
Journey of the
Evil.
Great Flyer.
Evil
Maybe
makes
I
a
should have been
comeback.
writing down which ones we've covered.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it. Also, I want to point something out here. What in the world is this? So, Taro, OC, male pteranodon / pterodactylus calci, sharp beak plus flyer, sharp tooth plus flat tooth. What does that mean?
Earlier
Why
in
isn't
another
that just-
story, his OC, he said that it's OC Pteranodon Pterodactylus hybrid.
Oh.
But I don't know if that makes any sense with the sharp beak, flyer, sharp tooth, flat tooth thing.
I mean, there
mean,
was
I-
also Both Tooth earlier.
Yeah, we saw both two.
And there's a
earlier.
character named Mo who's a swimmer / rainbow
Mo swimmer / sharp toothish.
What?
What does it mean?
I gotta get some
It's kinda like a
genealogy
shark
experts
tooth.
in here.
Oh, man.
Well,
there's
no
no
actual,
story.
Yeah.
No, there's
Land-
just...
Land Before Time 22 is one Mongoose Lover still needs to come back to.
And guys, it's
Yeah.
finally here.
Yeah, it's finally here performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too, because it's Land Before Time 26, The Four Kinds Quest Part 2!
Woo!
We're
man.
finally here! Oh no, it starts on Chapter 3.
Oh, what?
You fool! You poor fool! It goes Chapter 3, Chapter 5, no number, question mark.
Wait,
wait.
listen how serious this story is. When Dino realizes he's in trouble, he kills the old one and frames Chomper for it.
Holy shit!
Some bad news about Toronto comes out. Littlefoot is banished for life from the valley, and Dino is made dictator.
Look!
Have we been
26
missing
is
out on
where-
this fucking shit?
I think it's an understatement to say the mood is gloomy indeed.
26 is where it all goes down!
Yeah,
That's
Kim-
the finale, okay?
Kim-
It's gonna
That's
end
why
with like
it's in
the
multiple
fucking
parts.
asteroid!
Like fucking Kim Jong Dinosaur takes over,
But
and like
you wanna-
Littlefoot is gone. Like, what's happening?
You wanna know the crazy thing? It's starting on Chapter 3 works out. Because
What?
if you remember, Part 1 was just opening Chapter 1, Chapter 2.
No fucking way!
Oh no, you're right.
Are you kidding me?
You're right.
Wait, so he did that back
Wait,
in December
wait, wait,
2014.
wait. So
So
chapter
that's
four-
why they're chapter question mark and chapter... No. What?
6 months later,
But-
he comes back and he's like, you know what? Instead of updating, what? No, never mind. Ignore that.
I was gonna say,
No, because part 1 has opening chapter 1, chapter 2, then part 2 has chapter 3, chapter 5, nothing, chapter question mark, and then part 3 has prologue, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, question mark, unknown, nothing, question mark, epilogue.
Alright, I have 2 things to say. First, is the note on Chapter 4, Littlefoot on Trial. Note, LBT 23 through 25 are being revamped. Sorry for the confusion, stuff is being moved around. Also, you know what it is? For him, for Mongoose Lover, you know how for all of us time progresses in one direction?
Yeah.
Like we start off as little babies, and then we just keep growing older, and then we get to the end of our lives and we die. For him, time is happening all at once. So for him, it makes no sense. There is no chronological order. There is no sense in numbering the chapters when they just can change at any time for him.
They
Because
can
time is
lift out of
always
the
something.
story and just be moved anywhere along the timeline.
He actually lives in compressed time.
He does.
And let me part the kimono a little bit and just say, I run a D&D campaign, right? I'm a DM, and I was thinking about this. I was thinking, like, is there a way I can, like, maybe make, like, a cool Wizard's Tower thing where time gets manipulated? Maybe this should be my way. Maybe I can just hand them books that are all completely out of order.
Dude,
With chapters that are yet to be numbered.
Okay, so Four Kinds Quest Part 3, I'll get back to Part 1 as the punchline to this. So Part 3, he works on it between January and March of 2015. Four Kinds Quest Part 2, he finally gets to May 2015 and works on it in that month. Back at Four Kinds Quest Part 1, mainly, works on it late 2014, early 2015, except for the final chapter, which is that Chapter 2, which was updated April 2017. You had to wait 2 years to get the chapter that would connect this to Part 2. So he knew for 2 years that Part 1 could only go to Chapter 2. What is Mongoose Lover doing? Why can't you just stick these in one story?
Why don't you stick them in multiple stories? If they're complete enough as concepts that you need to separate them into different files, call one Land Before Time 26 part, or no, Land Before Time 26, the next one can be 27, the next one can be 28. No one's stopping you.
26 is, there can't be Land Before Time 27. From the beginning, he's known that 26 has to be the final one, even if it has to jump up to, Part 4, 5, and beyond.
Oh my god, why?
Also, next up is Land Before Time Next Generation. All the alignments are normal. In fact, everyone's good. Because he says that he has no... Because he says at the bottom, this project is under development still, like everything else I've ever worked on. Feel free to suggest a character. I'm low on ideas for OCs and villains. I killed off so many villains earlier. So right now he has 15,000 good characters.
Can he just put himself in the story?
Also,
this is the first time, this is the very first time I've ever advocated for self-insertion, but put yourself in the story because you're murdering the Land Before Time franchise.
But look at the description.
Yeah, the description. A short series that takes place after LBT 25, The Found Kinds Quest.
No! No!
Yes.
No!
As the name implies, it is the next generation.
No!
Ever wondered what the Gang of Seven's kids would
What
be
is
like?
the Gang of Seven? Alright, so if he's talking about the main characters...
What?
Wait, alright, so help me out here. So we have Littlefoot.
Yep.
My boy Littlefoot. Sarah. Spike. Petrie. Ducky. That's 5. And
I think there was a female Allosaurus.
Alright, so he's counting Allie and Chomper. If he's gonna if he's gonna count Allie and Chomper, then he should count that fucking fish thing. You remember that fish thing?
The fish thing is non-canon, Blake. Come on.
It is not. That is remember Littlefoot becomes best friends with this fish, and they're like, man, stop hanging out with that fucking fish, you piece of shit.
No, man, that is after the original shows or original movies timeline was ruined, and that is not considered canon in my head. Okay, got it?
No, yes. the gang of seven. That's just weird. I've never I don't know. It's not like I've seen all the movies, so like maybe Allie and Chomper hang around forever.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, Chomper probably does.
They are in this story.
Chomper's pretty baller.
Yeah, Chomper is a bro.
Though it's weird that Chomper gets lower listing on the alignment chart than Perrin, Spike, and Lisa.
Also, you know what? I'm gonna just jump up here real quick.
And James. And Alfred.
Yeah, Alfred Pennyworth. I was gonna say, you know what Star Wars movie I've seen the least? Like, I seriously have seen it only once. Episode 3. So much so I forgot about its title. I thought it was called The Revenge of the Sith, but it's actually The Convention of the Systems.
Oh.
That's the next thing published.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you for reminding me, Mongoose Lover.
The Convention of the Systems.
Convention of the Systems.
Yeah.
Those are systems. They convene.
It's such a shame that George Lucas died and wasn't able to finish his prequel
Yeah,
trilogy.
rest in peace, George.
Rest in peace, George.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we got Mission
This one's
Impossible
for
4
you, George.
Operation Liberty.
That's 6.
6. Yeah.
I don't know.
Six,
I'm
yeah.
stupid. That's
It's
it.
up-
It's
it's
Mongoose
up to-
Lovers killing Roman numerals
It's
for
up
us.
to 6 now.
Yeah.
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 And now we got Rugrats Before Time.
Rugrats Before Time!
Before time.
Obviously, they build a time machine. No,
They stay at the toy store.
No,
They find
a new time machine. They had an old one?
better than the old one. Way better.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's a Land Before Time crossover.
Hooray.
They mistake Chomper for Reptar's baby and kidnap him.
Why?
What?
And Littlefoot have to rescue him. Why are the Rugrats a villain? Why are they the villains?
Do they have alignments?
Oh, yes, they do.
Oh, no.
Guys,
there's
Angelica
a new alignment.
Angelica has good usually. I think good usually goes between good, well, mostly, and good. Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then
Somewhere there.
Then we get unknown.
Okay, that one just falls outside of the chart.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I
just
mean,
don't
I've
know.
got a slot here. I got undecided, neutral, and a blank in the center column.
Unknown is pure neutral.
Unknown is the true neutral, yeah.
But is that like below? Like, because again, we're not talking chaotic to lawful. We're talking like
All right.
Intensity.
Oh, no.
neutral,
You're
undecided.
so neutral, you don't know.
Unknown.
It's the ultimate neutral.
Like I think,
Ultimate neutral.
I think,
you don't
like-
even know.
I guess, yeah. Okay, so after that, Land Before Time TV series season 3. I'm not really that concerned about like looking at the episode list, but I do want to say, due to getting more ideas, plus deciding to add new characters from the upcoming movie, the finale of season 2 is being postponed to a season 3 to make room for more episodes. Thank you.
Alright.
That's what I was concerned about. I was really worried season 2's finale wouldn't go as well. When you
I was
film
really
it.
worried. I was really worried season 2's finale would be the end of all Land Before Time ever, so I'm glad you're moving that to a season 3.
And I'm really
I guess.
depressed that Monsters Inc. 3 Revenge of the Lightning Lizard doesn't have a alignment list.
Yeah.
Although I do like the next story, There and Shrek again.
Yeah, that's
God.
a Shrek and Lord of the Rings.
The two greatest fantasy series.
Yeah, two great tastes that taste great together.
On any other day, that would be it. The thing that kills me. They're in Shrek again. That's great.
There and Shrek again.
And Shrek.
There's
It doesn't even need to be Shrek. It could have been There and Shrek again, because the title of the book is There and Back Again, not There and Backed Again.
Yeah, well.
Did he do Home Alone 4? Earlier?
No, he didn't.
jumped
What,
straight-
hold on. Can you just take a second and understand how stupid a question that was, Connor? Just check yourself. You are such an idiot right now. Did he do Home Alone 4 before that? Motherfucker, he started on 26.
Also, there's already a Home Alone 4 with French Stewart.
That's true.
Right. Well, anyway, what I'm getting up to is that he did Home Alone 5
Yeah.
for us. You know.
And read the first sentence of that description. Actually, read the whole description. Holy shit!
Robert and Elise Anderson moved into a new house after their father died in combat. Much to their shock, they soon find 15 kilos of drugs in their room. The drugs had been put there by drug kingpin Big Al. The kids are afraid to tell the police for fear that they may get blamed for having the drugs, so the kids decide to take matters into their own hands when Al shows up.
Holy crap.
Holy shit.
What the fuck? Family humor?
Family humor with drug lords.
That doesn't even... What? Okay.
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 And then we get another side story for Land Before Time, Itchy's Tale.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Itchy's quest for the Preparation H.
Yeah.
Chronicles of the Chronicles of Narnia: Return of the White Witch.
That sounds... If you had if somebody had just...
Wait, who is this character? Look at that description.
What, Nickabrick?
Yeah, Nickabrick. Who's that?
I don't know. Let me look it up. Nickabrick.
I don't want to say
Nothing.
it.
I got nothing. The second result on Google is The Chronicles of Narnia: Return of the White Witch.
So why would he have an OC
actually,
for Chronicles of Narnia called Nickabrick?
Well, he misspells Nickabrick.
Yeah.
How's that supposed to?
If you
Just-
look in the tags,
I
it's
see.
with 1K.
1K. Okay. Yeah. No, that's the thing.
Nickabrick was in the movie, at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah,
I don't remember the Chronicles of Narnia movie super well, but
I don't remember them at all.
Oh boy.
I
So
mean, Lion Wizard Wardrobe was, Mom took me to it a long time ago.
skipping over a Looney Adventure, because that's just Looney Tunes,
Yeah,
there
it's
is
a Looney
Back
Adventure.
to the Land Before Time, which is Back to the Future and Land Before Time,
Stop. Okay.
where Marty McFly Jr. reconstructs the old DeLorean.
Why?
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Sure.
That's not how you spell DeLorean.
Also,
Dowry.
Chomper goes back in time, gets stranded, and eventually becomes the villain Sharptooth.
Whoa.
Chomper becomes Sharptooth?
Yes.
That's a theory for you.
Holy shit.
I thought Sharptooth was like the species, like long neck.
Yeah.
It's crazy that Chopper goes back in time, grows up, and mercilessly tries to kill the people he should recognize were literally his friends once.
You abandoned me, now you die.
Little Johnny grew up to be the villain, Human.
Yeah.
Oh. And then finally,
Chomper
Alright.
got
we
his
return
Marty
to the
McFly.
timeline.
Yeah, but I do like Marty McFly had kept the parts to the old DeLorean. He kept it as a souvenir. He kept the entire thing in parts as a souvenir. I'll never remember my adventure unless I disassemble the whole car and then keep all the parts.
All the parts.
Also, disassemble, rather than it just getting hit
Keep
by
the car,
a train.
yeah.
Why don't you just drive it?
Well, it was actually hit by a train in the last movie.
Oh, that's
so,
right.
No, yeah.
Yeah. My time-traveling train.
I mean, he actually does fix it up, it says.
Well,
oh.
And then he accidentally goes back to the Land Before Time.
guys, yeah, that's canon, actually. Guys, I'm so happy to say are we back on the timeline?
Yep, we are.
Finally.
With Land Before Time 25.
The long
Which,
neck
by the
crisis.
way, has a new alignment.
Ooh, my
Fuck
favorite
me.
alignment.
I was so excited.
Kaha, OC, male whatever the fuck.
Apatosaurus.
Good, but kind of a jerk.
Good, but kind of a jerk. Okay. Let me see. What do we got here? Here's the list so far.
God, we're getting so granular with these.
We're not getting granular. We're just listing them.
I know, but like good is like zooming in more and
Oh,
more. and
he's
more and
getting
more.
granular. Okay, I thought you meant you
Yeah,
and
he
me.
is.
Like, I was like, what? By the way, according to the title typed in here, this is Land Before Time 23. A piece of work, but ultimately good. Good, but very biased. Good, but kind of mean. Good, but annoying.
jeez.
Good, but sometimes unkind. Good, but a big yakker.
I say kind of
Good,
a jerk.
well, mostly. Good, but sometimes too stern. Good, usually. Good and good.
I think good, but kind of a jerk is a little bit more good than good, but mean.
Yeah.
But is it
you look
lower
like
than
a
good but
big
annoying?
jerk. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
yeah,
so it's
less
between
to
good
mean.
but kind of mean and good but annoying.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So good.
God, I can't wait to see this chart.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I was thinking I might be able to do it like whip it up at the end of the video at the begin. No.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll
I'll give
be
you
on
time.
screen because I'll have it done by the time the video goes out. But
Yeah.
yeah. Kind of
All right,
jerk.
All right.
Okay.
I mean,
So not much
I'm
going
keeping-
on in the text there, that one.
yeah. Meanwhile, I'm keeping track of the numbers, the ones he still has to get to, and I have to say that we're getting pretty close to him filling out the whole list.
Yeah, especially with the next one, The Land Before Time 23, the green food shortage.
But I thought the last one was the 20. Oh no, this is also 23. There we go.
Yeah, so.
That makes sense.
This is the real 23.
Yeah, the other one's the false.
The other one is fake. The other one is a usurper.
It led you down a false path. It led you into a false sense of security. It says Littlefoot and Co. are with their new friend Hua the Spiketail and defend him from the bully Longneck Plow. However, more serious trouble happens when plants start dying across the Great Valley, forcing them more and more to go into the mysterious beyond for food and face dangerous sharp teeth. Can the gang find the source of the problem before the Great Valley loses all its food? Wasn't this the plot of the second movie? Wasn't it? Like, wasn't it like there was no food?
They needed food. They wanted to go get some more tree stars.
Well, no, that's the plot of the first movie, and in the second one, there's also a food shortage.
Sounds like everybody's constantly having a food shortage.
Food doesn't exist.
What a depressing series where there's multiple episodes where there's a food shortage. This is a classic
"Who moved my cheese" kind of thing. This is so short that I feel like we should just read it. Give them a traditional steel donut taste.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. This is The Land Before Time 23, the green food shortage.
Skipping
Littlefoot. Littlefoot and his friends were with Spike's new friend, Hwaya. He was a spiketail, albeit a smaller one than Spike. He, like Spike, was shy. He, like Spike, was shy, though, unlike Spike, he did talk.
Well, Spike talks. We just don't like to think about it.
Yeah.
It's creepy voice.
He had come to the Great Valley recently with his mother and father.
So how do you like it here? That's my Littlefoot voice.
Oh, that's your Littlefoot voice.
That's my Littlefoot voice.
Yeah, he discovered that really green leaf.
Yeah. For the record, I googled it once. There is a SoundCloud rapper called Lil Foot. Like Lil Foot. Lil Foot.
Littlefoot.
Asked Littlefoot.
Beats the mysterious beyond by far. Lots of great food here.
For now.
Plo took a bite out of some...
Isn't this supposed to be about Littlefoot and friends meeting Spike's new friend, Hwaya?
Yeah.
Who's
Plo?
Plo?
They mentioned there, Longneck Plow. He's the bully.
Okay.
Sure. Maybe they'll find Hwaya and Plo will be like, fuck you, and everyone else will be like, hey, come on, Plo, that's racist, man.
They were with Hwaya, and now Plo answers for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I don't want to read all about Goose Lover stuff. I don't think it helped, but Plo took a bite out of some fruit from a tree. He spat it out in disgust.
Except this one.
He said,
that looks sick!
Commented Littlefoot. The next day, the fruit on the tree had died. The day after that, the tree had wilted, and it was clear that it would never grow back again.
Rest in peace, I guess.
Wait, is this supposed to be like a biblical allegory to the fig tree?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Maybe?
So who would be the Jesus stand-in?
Longneck Plo? Longneck Plo.
But his alignment is bad.
Well, I didn't say it was a perfect metaphor.
Wow. Yeah.
Whoa.
I guess...
Or maybe he's saying some really controversial shit.
Yeah. I like what Sarah says. I guess it was just its time.
I guess so.
Yeah.
What a weird thing to say about a tree.
Comment.
This tree died peacefully in the night. It is survived by its grand tree. And its tree son and its tree daughter.
Yeah. Commented Sarah. However, this tree was to only be the beginning.
And then at the funeral, there's this, it was like an oak tree that died, but there's this awkward palm tree that shows up, and it turns out he had an affair with her, years ago.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And nobody knew until now.
Oh, real quick. The end! Because that's just where that ends.
Yeah, he's got to get back to Land Before Time 23 eventually.
Yeah.
No, what he has to get back to is Rush Revere and the Battle of the Alamo. Who is Rush Revere? It says miscellaneous books, so it sounds like an educational series.
Mongoose Lover is obsessed with time travel. He's got the Rugrats, Back to the Future.
It's a series by Rush Limbaugh!
Wow.
Oh, no.
Yeah!
And can I just say, the description here, Rush Revere is back. He and his time-traveling pals go to witness the Battle of the Alamo and the Mexican-American War. Along the way, they will learn about property rights. They also learn that freedom is worth fighting for at any cost. Can we read this one as well?
Yeah. Let's do a double. Still done it.
All right.
Yeah.
Blam! The shots fired by the Mexicans narrowly missed me. Hey, watch it! I shouted at them.
We'll teach you to take on Santa Anna,
shouted one of them. Who? I asked.
The president of Mexico, you imbecile.
You moron.
Shouted
you
one of the
imbecile,
Mexican soldiers. Sorry, didn't know. I said embarrassed. The end.
I'm embarrassed.
That's all.
I guess we did learn about property rights along the way.
Yeah, property rights.
Alright, this is the cover of the audiobook, which is read by the author.
Oh, good.
Good.
Look at this.
Bad.
What?
What?
Yeah! It's about Rush Limbaugh as Paul Revere back in time.
Why?
What?
I guess. Like Rush Revere. Or maybe it's just he goes back in time dressed as like an old-fashioned guy. Time travel adventures with exceptional Americans. This is the best thing Rush Limbaugh has ever made.
Hey, Blake, you need a Christmas present for the year? I know it's only summer, but,
Sure.
I could fill up my stocking quite easily with this.
With just piles of Rush Limbaugh audiobooks.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy all of them up. White
Rush
Elephant.
Revere.
Every White Elephant I go to, they'll get Rush Revere and the Brave Pilgrims.
Rush Revere.
Oh my god. Fucking...
I'm not surprised that that's in the miscellaneous books category. Believe it or not.
Yeah. I'm glad there's no Rush Revere section on FFnet.
Yeah. Well, okay. So now after Rush Revere, we got The Land Before Time, the Time of Great Growing Season 1. It's a TV series that takes place between movies 23 and 22.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's doubling down, and it's during their teen years.
So puberty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, please don't be anything like that Powerpuff Girls
Yeah,
one.
no, let's not. Then there's a Harry Potter story here. Albus. Oh, okay. So I guess this takes place after the books, and
Oh,
Whoa,
Wait.
whoa,
Kid
holy
goes to
shit.
Slytherin.
Dude, I'm sorry, I was back on Time of Great Growing, and Taro has, like, the darkest backstory, dude. It's so edgy. Listen to this. He had a sharp-beaked mother and a flat-toothed flyer. His mother had killed his father, hoping to raise him her way as a sharp-tooth.
Wow.
And then he decided to run away from home after that, and then she died.
What the hell?
Neato.
Just what the hell?
Neato Cheeto.
Yeah.
Dude, okay.
And then after hearing about, like, the dark, edgy backstory, we get to this. Hey, what's the matter, Taro? Is something bothering you? Yes, I seem to be having trouble attracting a lady friend.
Oh,
That's my primary concern now.
yeah,
That's the issue right there.
A man has his needs.
Maybe they don't like me because I
Male
constantly
head
burst
hitting.
into tears because of my depressing life.
right. So, after that Harry Potter one, we're back to Land Before Time. And this is the return of the Tyrantosaurus.
Yes.
This it doesn't have like a Land Before Time 25 or anything on it.
Oh man!
Oh, because it's based on a role play.
Dude,
yes.
it's based on a roleplay, so sealed forever.
Yeah,
And
and it's like
Time.
42 chapters, 60,000 words, complete. This is like Mongoose Lover's magnum opus.
Yeah.
What the hell? It doesn't have an alignment chart.
Like he puts all his effort towards this like spin-off.
And he
instead
went
of,
back to fucking up the dialogue.
It's hard being small and tasty. Everyone wants to eat you, and sometimes you just don't know what to do. Where can you go? Where can you hide? At the bottom of the food chain, or how can you survive? Every moment thinking it may be your last. No one guarantee your prayer answered. No siree. Why did it stop rhyming? Sometimes you feel it's time to kiss your tush goodbye. It's a hard life being so small. Every day, another day you might die. Every night getting over your fears. Nothing to do but cry. Everyone is begging you. Yo, please don't run away. Let me catch you. Let me taste you. I need somewhere safer to stay. It was kind of a rap.
Why did that get into poetry?
Why was it kind of a rap?
Yeah, like
Don't
hide,
know.
survive, guarantee, no siree.
Yeah.
What? Why did you do that?
I couldn't find the rhythm because there was no rhythm.
Right.
Mongoose lover?
Mongoose love
But-
What? And then I guess that was bolded because it was supposed to be a song, maybe, I guess, because the rest of the dialogue's normal.
No, not the rest, because go to the bottom.
And then it changes again?
It goes back.
What?
Oh,
Mongoose
good.
lover.
Good.
Oh,
This
you
guy,
know what?
like,
all the
fades in
bolded
and out.
dialogue parts. The bolded dialogue parts were Mongoose lover. The normal parts were the other person in this roleplay.
I hate this.
I don't know. Maybe.
I hate it.
Maybe.
So, yeah. What the hell? Where does that slot into his like Land Before Time super canon?
This is so weird.
That's
Not
the only
at
way I
all.
can describe this. Super canon.
It's both super canon because it's big and also because it is really great. It's just super canon.
Yeah.
So then
All right.
correct.
Well,
we got
yeah.
a switch in time.
Let me guess. Do they go back in time? Yep, they
He
do.
decides to go back
Yeah.
in time. He decides to go back in time.
Nice to see that Mongoose lover's getting to roleplay with someone else. You know.
That's
Yeah.
not
Tolerate
nice
him.
to see.
I mean,
He was
Okay,
very
well,
low.
everyone-
Talking about
everyone deserves a friend. You know, should Mongoose lover really have to suffer in isolation for his dedication to the Land Before Time?
Fair.
he seemed
Fair.
fine when he was suffering in isolation.
Yeah, but now he's way more productive. He's writing full stories.
Now he's
Is that
suffering
better,
in my
though?
isolation.
Now he's got someone to care about for his work, something to inspire him.
Yeah.
Nothing
Be
you're
my-
saying sounds like a good thing.
Be my be my muse, dude.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
he's so much more productive. Yeah, that's
Well,
the problem.
Will you be my ally to your Littlefoot?
Yeah.
Land Before Time.
Baby be
Valentine's
my
Day cards.
Corona and lime. I will
And
be
then, of
your
course, the
main
response
squeeze.
is, how did you get this number?
Yeah.
So, Sharptooth's Revenge is a prequel. It
Sharptooth's
looks like
Revenge,
He's
which is
getting
a
like
prequel.
roleplay.
Yeah, by the way, Sharptooth's Revenge, prequel to the Return of the Tyrannosaurus.
Jesus, and the next one is
Return of- wait.
literally Jesus. It's a Bible fan fiction.
That's so bizarre.
How much higher up is that?
Yeah, we're jumping up several random.
Yeah, I just skipped all the roleplay ones.
Yeah.
Although the invasion of the humans is only 16 words.
I was about to say, like, maybe we shouldn't. Like,
Nation of the Humans.
oh yeah,
This
let's
is
go back here. 'cause
under-
We haven't skipped. We haven't
Which is
skipped
an
anything else.
Avatar crossover.
No. We haven't skipped anything else. Let's go back here and look. This is still under progress. It's a roleplay. I'm waiting for people to join up.
Oh
Wait.
shit.
It's a roleplay setting that hasn't happened yet.
That's
Oh
not
my-
how
Yes.
you do. He's reserving space on fanfiction.net.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
reserved
he
that
is.
space back in 2016.
All right, we have
And
then,
a guest left a review that says, I would like to join. How the hell is he supposed to contact you? You're a guest.
Yes.
You didn't even put your name in.
Yeah.
Maybe he
Be
put
a
his
guest.
email address and it just removed it.
Yeah, maybe. No, that implies fanfiction.net has some level of intelligence behind its coding.
I mean,
Oh,
fanfiction.net does remove links and email addresses.
Yeah, it does. Let's jump up to Harry Potter, the True Dark Lord. Now this is intriguing, right? In this one, it turns out Dumbledore was the true enemy, pulling the strings along to use Harry to get rid of Voldemort so he could take over. Part of that plan involved him getting killed.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
In my plan to
Don't-
take
I
over
mean,
the
if
world,
your
I'm going to
plan-
have somebody fucking kill me, and I'm going to be
Blake,
buried.
Blake, if your plan does not include you getting murdered, it's a bad plan, and you shouldn't have thought
Well, I
of it.
was
yeah.
planning.
Snape is
I was-
holding his wand pointed at Dumbledore, and Dumbledore looks him in the eye and says, looks like my goose is cooked. Ah! And then he just gets murdered.
Yeah.
Wait, so I was planning on going and getting some chili cheese tots after this. Does that mean I have to die along the way?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
Or, I mean, not even die. Someone has to kill me.
Yeah.
Yes. You have to get murdered.
So then we get Star Wars Episode 7, Secrets of the Force. I remember the movie.
Mongoose Lover might be the only person to write a Star Wars Part 7 after the actual Force Awakens comes
Yeah, that's true.
Also, after Star Wars Episode 7: Secrets of the Force, followed by a Star Wars fan fiction called Episode 7: Attack of the Feminazis.
Oh no! Oh no, Mongoose Lover, no!
Which
Mongoose
is parody
Lover, you're
and
so
humor.
pure. Oh, it's parody. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, it's parody.
Oh,
It's parody.
I thought he
it's
was
okay.
like turning right wing and crazy with that Roche Revere thing.
No,
earlier.
it's parody.
I think
humor.
he did turn right wing and crazy.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
He might have turned right wing
probably.
and sane.
He could have, but it seems like he turned. No, okay, I should take that back. He didn't turn right wing and crazy. He just turned right wing.
Yeah, he was crazy.
He was crazy.
he was already quite insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then finally we got just 4 more. We're so close, or 5 more. We're so close to the end.
Yeah.
Land Before
Don't worry,
Time, the first-
after all the number mix-ups, I can't count either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Land
So-
Before Time, the first 5 years, it's just an alignment chart, and they're all good.
Good.
All of them are.
Friends in
find
Exile.
Evil doesn't exist.
Friends in
Beautiful
Exile
world.
is an alignment chart, and that doesn't feature anything anything new. Good, undecided, bad, evil.
Oh,
And
Also, this is Lion King. Oh boy.
And then
The Lion King.
that's My Lullaby, which is a song from the second film.
good,
Good,
bad, evil.
Nothing interesting in the text. I mean, this is getting kind of flaccid towards the end. He has to do something.
Oh, but the life you save may be your own. What if Timon and Pumbaa hadn't saved Simba in the desert? Having decided that a lion is too big a risk, they leave Simba to die. They go on with their lives until one day they realize too late that they should have saved Simba and meet a bad end. Short, dark one shot. Here we go.
All right, I'm going to read it. The life
go
you
for
save, the life you save may be your own. Timon and Pumbaa ran after the buzzards. It was a favorite pastime of theirs. Besides, they had nothing better to do out here in the desert.
The end.
There was more content in Dehydrated Odie.
And then the last, there's two reviews on it, both guest reviews. Bano 1992 says, "Lol, you haven't even wrote anything." And then he also adds, "Your story should at least be complete before you post. Also, your storyline just sounds very predictable and uninteresting. But from the looks of it, God, I can't read it all. But from the looks of it, most AUs are that. However, next time I don't think you should write an AU because what's the point? I'd prefer if you'd attempt a TLK, The Lion King 4. Don't encourage him with either young Taco.
He already
aka
has sequel
Scar.
problems.
I mean, he started The Lion King 3 or 4, so, like, just go read that.
Go read that one or 3.
And those...
Yeah, and so basically, Banu, fuck out of here.
I love how
Get out!
Bano, like, after that, writes out his entire idea for a Lion King 4, as if it's just like, okay, I've given you a plot, now, like, make the sentences for it.
Yeah.
Like, no, Bano, fuck you.
Go
Bano,
fuck
fuck
yourself.
off.
I'm not a fan of Mongoose Lover.
Write your own
Except
damn
in the
story.
sense that I'm a big fan of Mongoose Lover.
Right.
But, like,
Mongoose Lover is very good.
but he's good. His alignment. Well, no. Okay. I guess let's be real. His alignment is like good, but a big yacker for
Yeah,
sure.
good but annoying.
Yeah.
Good but annoying. Good but a big yacker. A piece of work, but ultimately good.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. All I know is Banu, go fuck yourself, dog. You want a story? Go write it yourself. He can write his stories. He can write his bad, horrible stories and have them partly done and post them. I mean, you should probably finish a chapter before you post it. But still, you can do it in sections. That's fine. You know, and you're like, oh, well, your storyline sounds very predictable and uninteresting. Predict what happens between there. All they said was that Timon and Pumbaa let Simba die. That's it.
And then they meet their own.
And then they meet
end.
some dark fate. What make your prediction if you think it's so
Also-
predictable.
Also, in the very last story, we get... this is published May 31st of this year. We get a bunch of alignments, good, undecided, bad, evil, and then, yes, I know there is no text here. I'll get to it. I'm just wondering what people think of the premise. There's forums for this. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with an Outlander Kiara. To you who are calling Romeo and Juliet were in love, but Juliet was actually promised to Paris. Since Lion King 2 was kind of based off that, I'm wondering how Kiara being promised to another lion would have affected Simba's pride. Any suggestions in the reviews or via PM would be helpful. Again,
Don't.
just forums.
Hold on, Blake.
Just
I have to cut you off real quick. Don't send him a PM or leave a review.
don't.
Do not do it. I'm speaking to our viewers. Don't do it. I cannot stress that enough. I know I've done it in other videos. Don't do it. Don't message this guy. Like,
Leave him alone.
Leave them alone.
Yeah, pretend his name is well enough and leave him alone.
Yeah.
Leave well enough
Just-
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. We just ran through the entire
Mongoose Lover chronology.
yeah.
Mongoose lover, who can't count.
I need to summarize this up and say, with all the writing that he did do, you know one thing he didn't do?
What?
What's that?
The Land Before Time 24. He
Maybe
never
in the
got to
future.
24. He still has to get to 24.
Maybe one day.
Guys.
I mean, he's clearly still writing. Last update of anything was May 31st.
And you know what's something that he only did 3 times? Rikki-Tikki-Tavi. He did Rikki-Tikki-Tavi 2, 3, and 4. Why are you called Mongoose Lover?
God.
Whoa. Did you see this? In his profile, this is his mission statement. I think we should close on this. Note, I really am. He just starts with that. For many of mine, such as the Rikki-Tikki-Tavi, the Fox and the Hound 3, and the LBT ones, trying to write ones that could be published by the producers or in a book. I really do hope to publish these or send them to the producers. I think I have a chance at being an author.
I don't think so, Mongoose lover.
That's a level of confidence. Normally, I'm not
Let
one
dreams
to.
be dreams.
I'm not normally one to like encourage confidence where there really shouldn't be any. But go get him, Tiger.
Go get him,
Don't you mean
Mongoose.
go get him, Mongoose? Yeah, there we go.
Well, I was quoting Spider-Man because
Oh.
because they have Spider-Man quotes in their bio. I thought that might speak to them.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh my
Mongoose
God.
lover, a man has to be understanding and put his wife before himself.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah.
Blake
Yeah.
Parker. The way things are stinks. Ferdinand, Babe, 1995.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's how liberty dies. Not with a whimper, but with a bang. That's what Matt
With
would say.
thunderous applause.
You are one sad, strange little man. Buzz Lightyear, Toy Story.
So maybe that's the most applicable quote.
That's the most. Yeah, I think that's
Mongoose
That's the
Lover.
one to end on. That's
Poor
the one
one
to end
sad, strange little man.
on. Oh, you said it best, Buzz.
Buzz. Yeah.
My boy
Oh,
Buzz.
also on screen right now, we'll have the final alignment chart, so that everybody can really get a gander. at
Right. Right. Yeah. What alignment are you?
that. Yeah. There's 3 in the neutral column, 4 in the evil column, and then what? I don't know how many.
Yeah.
Double digits.
I have
in
it
the
written
good
on 2
column.
index cards.
Yeah.
I don't want to count.
Yeah, it's a giveaway. Pick the best, alignment, and we'll smile. We'll
Yeah.
look at your comment.
We'll
We'll smile, and that'll
in
be
your general
that's what we're
directions.
giving away to you.
Yeah.
Just one smile.
One small smile.
Thank you for watching. If you like that and have something that you want us to look at and maybe make a video about, then you can post that in the comments section or email it to us, message us on Twitter, or post it in the request section of our public Discord. There's a link to that in the description. Otherwise, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.